Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Midweek War! Or?
La guerra de la mitad de la semana!
Yeah, that too! I am Mad Mike, and we are here to talk Lucha fucking Underground! And you know that because we got Garza rolling his R's, even though I'm kind of pissed at him. With me is the voice of Inspire Pro Wrestling, Eamon Paton.
Guys, so much happened.
Ace Ventura.
I'm ripping my hair out because I'm so excited. He does look like Ace Ventura. Yeah. It's my favorite time of every Thursday.
All right, easy there, Ikwetsu Urcha. With us, as always, is Antonio Garza. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, and you know what? Every time you say you hate me, I get even better.
Jesus.
That's fine, because technically I don't really hate you, so that, all that improvement you're getting is...
I know. It's just kayfabe. We're just kayfabing this.
He's a Phoebe. And, wait, hold on, guys. I see a fourth box down there. Do we have a special guest? We do! It's our friend in the mainstream media, Matt Carlins!
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm here! Don't worry guys, I'm ready. I watched my Lucha Underground. I ate my 12-pack of Taco Bell tacos. I am ready! Let's do this!
That was slightly racist.
I want you and Garza, Mad Mike, Garza.
Yeah.
Please stop fighting. No, I take it back. Keep fighting. Keep making Mayhem Mania awesome. Because watching you two try to destroy each other is thoroughly entertaining.
We're taking this to WrestleMania.
That's right.
The last week, Garza's just going to make a match. Mad Mike versus Garza. Boom!
You know, it may come down to that. I don't want to give too much away. No spoilers here on the Lucha Underground Midweek War, but do you and Garza keep up the pace you're going on Mayhem Mania? Gorilla Monsoon may have to step in. Jack Tunney may have to step in. And, there have already been some discussions. So, hey, go to WrestlingMayhemShow.com and you guys can catch up. Let's talk about Lucha. Let's not get
All right. So, Matt, since you are our fan of the mainstream media, what is your una palabra for Lucha Underground?
I'll go with confused. As in, I am still... It's been a season and 3 or 4 episodes. I am still confused by the El Dragon Azteca storyline.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. My brain's working on it, but I'm still confused. I got about a 5-minute kung fu fight scene exposition from Rey Mysterio. I'm still confused.
Hey, everybody was kung fu fighting, all right? Their kicks were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. Anyway, Eamon, what is your one word this week? Your una palabra.
My one word for this week is shades. That's the emotion you would make if you took off shades in a dramatic manner.
Awesome.
I really wish he said those are $500 sunglasses, asshole. Garza, what is your una palabra this week?
Mi palabra is sleazy.
Ah, yeah! I love it. All right, mi una palabra is Mothra! And we will get to that. That's what I'm doing. Mothra. That is happening. All right, Matt. ¿Cuál es tu bueno this week?
You know what? I'll try to make it. I'll try to be very specific, so I leave some room for the rest of you other guys. Prince Puma nearly breaking Pentagon Jr.'s arm and being like, "Nah, F it, I'll let you go." That was awesome. That was awesome. Because the in-ring storytelling on Lucha is so underrated because we all get wow and whiz-banged by the backstage stuff. But as far as in-ring storytelling, that was unbelievable. Great way for Puma to just kind of show up Pentagon without being a total jerk. Because Prince Puma is the best to me, come on.
All right, now
Great stuff.
Garza and I were having a discussion about this before we started. Matt, are you familiar with Dragon Ball Z? Eamon, are you?
Fairly.
Okay. Prince Puma versus Pentagon was Goku versus Vegeta in their first fight, and Goku has Vegeta dead to rights, literally he can kill him at any time, but he lets Vegeta crawl away in his ship. That was exactly that moment. That was exactly
It's
that moment encapsulated in Lucha Underground.
The crowd, you have to remember, the crowd has already seen Mil Muertes get his arm broken. So when Puma starts to wind up Pentagon, the crowd is like, oh my god, we're going to see Puma break Pentagon's arm. And then he doesn't do it, and they're like, the crowd's like, no, this is even better. That was even better, so fantastic.
Well, last week was it 2 weeks ago that we almost saw Pentagon almost break Puma's arms too.
That's right.
So,
I need a nice arm-breaking payoff now. You're right, Garza. It's been too long.
Well, we'll see if we can give you a hand with
Where's
that.
Ricky Mandel?
You are not Pentagon's master.
Matt, I hate to inform you. I think
I know where Ricky Mandel is. Don't worry.
I think
ruin
Ricky
Christmas.
Mandel. I think Ricky Mandel is one of those skulls Mil Muertes is sitting on.
Oh.
I believe that was in the comic.
Really?
I'm pretty sure they also killed Big Rick off in the comic.
Yeah.
Did they really?
I'm pretty sure it was a big black guy with an eye patch. I'm like, if that ain't Big Rick,
that's nastier than the way the producers of Independence Day killed off Will Smith. That's unbelievable.
hey, I don't think he's dead yet.
Oh, he did.
Post-credit scene, Independence Day 2, Will Smith is in it.
I was going to say Big Rick or Will Smith.
Yeah. Yes, Big Rick will come back as a ghost. Eamon, ¿cuál es tu bueno this week?
My good for this week. I'll take the stuff before Matt Carlins' thing, and that's the main event between Puma and Pentagon. Really great stuff. Seriously, really fun. I love the finish to it as well. Like, I've read some reviews, and Matt and I have both expressed like how we hate reading people reviewing Lucha Underground and taking it as every other wrestling show. I've seen some people say that this made Pentagon look weak and all this and that, but really, I think it made a lot of sense. Especially go ahead.
Realistically, it did make him look weak, but that's completely part of the story.
Right, because if you listen to commentary, Vampiro's playing up the fact that Pentagon's not being his normal self. He's not being that violent side that we saw at the end of Season 2. You know, he's kind of almost regressed in a sense.
And I don't think it necessarily makes him look weak. I mean, apart from Mil Muertes and Phoenix, Puma is probably the either 2 or 2A in Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
So theoretically, he should beat Pentagon, and it was barely too.
Right, and
like,
it
was
smart.
barely winning. It was intelligence more than being superior.
Right, and it was smart because the submission he had him in made sense in the match because it was right after he hit the package pile driver. Because the surfboard made a lot of sense in that because it targeted everything that the package pile driver targeted. Like, and again, the Puma thing was like him just barely bridging up on his shoulders was so smart.
Mm-hmm.
Like it made sense. We'll go into a part of that with NXT, but NXT later. But I felt that finish was so smart. So smart.
I love that we got the view from Mil Muertes' tower as Puma was about to break Pentagon's arm too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's
so good.
Mil Muertes sits in that throne and does nothing for an hour. And then Prince Puma winds up Pentagon Jr. and Mil Muertes stands up and you're just like, oh, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so good.
It's like
the last minute or so of that match was freaking gold, man. Unbelievable.
Also, I think my favorite spot of the whole thing was the Puma just tries for a springboard moonsault, and the Pentagon hitting him with that drop kick in midair. Just amazing.
Yeah. If you're not watching Lucha Underground by now, why the fuck are you not watching Lucha Underground by now? And don't even give me it's not available. Slingbox that shit, motherfuckers.
Fubo.tv.
Steal it.
Yes. Find it. Find it. Dario Cueto will give you an illegal feed.
Steal it because Verizon won't let you have nice things.
Yes, it's true. But also like the fact that they only got maybe 10 minutes or so. So I feel like this is just the start of more matches.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, Garza, ¿cuál es tu bueno?
I'm gonna shift things to the other side, and I'm gonna go with Johnny Mundo, particularly the backstage segment. I think that is the best microphone work that I've seen Johnny Mundo do in all his career. He was just cocky, and you know what was awesome? The story why he's saying that he deserves a title shot and why he's pissed off is the exact reason why Alberto Del Rio left Lucha Underground. Because he didn't think he deserved the main event and he got the opening match and shit like that. And now they're using this for Johnny Mundo's story, and I thought it was awesome. And he has he has like a good reason to be pissed off, but he's still being like super cocky. I liked it. I really liked that Johnny Mundo segment.
And I think it makes sense that the whole stuff you mentioned, like with Del Rio, makes sense because I think we mentioned it when they wrestled last. Was they're basically the same character. It's just they were on two different sides in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Damn. It's really tough for me to pick between my bueno this week because there's two huge standouts that we haven't talked about yet. Yeah. I'm sure we'll get to them, but I'm going to say my bueno for this week is we finally get the reveal of what happened to Sexy Star. Mm-hmm. Like, we got a little bit of it with her and Sexy Star running back into the temple, running into the Mac, and all Sexy Star could utter is Moth. And fucking Mac was like, oh, where is he? I'll kill him. And she just says, not him, her. So, until further notice, I am calling Marty's sister Mothra. And I cannot wait to see who this is. I hope she has Lucha butterfly wings attached to her. I hope
she has a Divas title.
Sure. I hope she also doesn't know how
the living embodiment of the Divas title.
Hey, that's the goal, man.
That's the joke.
That's the goal.
Oh god, I'm so excited by this though. Like, and the fact that Sexy Star is like probably gonna be hooking up with the Mac against Marty and his sister. Dude, the Mac versus Marty's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
That's gonna be really good. But yeah, I'm so dialed into that story. I can't wait for it. All right, Matt, what would be your malo this week?
Well, as you know, Mike, there's nothing actively bad about Lucha Underground, so we can only kind of grasp at unanswered questions. So I'm just going to springboard off of kind of what you were just talking about. I'm confused. The Sexy Star thing at the end. I have a lot of questions. How far did she run? How far from the temple is Marty's house? Did Marty's sister chase her on foot the entire distance between Marty's house and the temple? I'm struggling with these questions.
Well, my theory is that because I think in the last promo those two had, they said that they were making their way back to the temple. Like I think Marty said that specifically. So I think she eventually like broke away at one point when they had gotten to the temple. Like she escaped like when they had gotten there, and that's where we kind of leave off of.
As always, I trust them to fill in the gaps later on, but I'm just speaking for the here and now. And I feel a little bit spoiled because in the first episode they gave us very specific distances for where Dario Cueto was, and I just wish that we could get Sexy Star 10 feet from the temple or something like that, so he can help me, and then I can see the Marty the Moth house from 3 weeks ago was 5 miles from the temple, just so I can kind of Google map it basically. But
Matt, do you have a Rand McNally map of Boyle Heights with thumbtacks and string dialed out so you can figure out where Dario Cueto is?
Ask me where I think Dario Cueto is.
Where do you think Dario Cueto is?
In the suburbs of Phoenix.
I thought your answer was
I love that you had a specific answer for that.
I did it. I wasn't screwing around. I Google mapped it.
I thought your answer was going to be in our hearts.
That would have been better.
Dario Cueto is in all of us.
Oh, god damn it. Eamon, call us to Malo this week.
God, don't put me in this position. God, I don't... Maybe... Okay, it's a cheap one, but I'm just going to say it because it's great. It's good, but it's bad and it makes you wince. Cage busting out that Steiner screwdriver.
Oh, I'm with you on that, Eamon.
Like, I love it, but oh boy.
Yeah, Cage went full ragdoll on who?
Joey Ryan.
Joey Ryan. Yeah, he went full ragdoll on Joey Ryan this week. All right. Garza, Qualis Tumala.
The only bad thing that I really can think of is Sexy Stars acting.
Oh, really? I didn't think it was too bad.
Yeah.
I don't like her accent. As someone who hears that mispronunciation every day, like it just annoys me.
Okay, fair enough. So it's more of a personal thing for you, Garza.
Yeah.
All right. Well, me Malo this week, dude. I love Lucha Undercover. I love the undercover cop storyline with Castro and Joey Ryan. But dude, Joey Ryan is the worst fucking undercover cop ever.
No, he's the best. What?
No, they were just out in the locker room. He was just like, "Yo, man, you used to be a better cop." Like, dude, motherfucker, keep your voice down. You know
That
how
is
many?
also where a team of electric skeleton ninjas attacked out of thin air and no one else seemed to notice that it happened.
This is what I'm saying.
I think it's good because he's so bad. Like, because I think, to me, it's a case of serious cop and just outright, like, just Joey Ryan cop. Like,
It's so
it's bad
overt,
cop,
it's
cop.
covert. That's what the deal is.
yeah.
Wow, it's so over, it's covert.
That's a Sherlock Holmes line for you.
That's
Robert
good.
Downey Jr. style
That's
for
good.
you. Yeah,
That's
but
good.
it applies, so I'm going to use it.
All right, fair enough. I also
about the fact that-
sent out a tweet that if Joey Ryan and Cortez ever get discovered as undercover cops, they should also bring in Homicide, and they can be the Trios Team Police Brutality.
Jesus.
How about, and I realized this as I was watching the episodes, the fans' reaction to Cortez Castro, no one knows he's a good guy.
That's the best
Oh,
part.
so
and
good.
no one is going to be, no one's going to get smartened up. The whole season's in the can. Nobody knows.
Yeah, that's the best part.
For all we know, that the crowd is never going to be filled in on this. So
And,
good.
like the best. Like I said this last night, I'm like, I have to examine every single interaction the crew has had differently now. You have to, because he's been a double agent this whole time. Like, did he lose that match on purpose? That's what I'm wondering, because it seemed like there was some dissension.
Mhm.
Like, I know Chavo doesn't have the accent for it, but I want them to pull like a Departed style thing, like, are you a cop? Are you a fucking cop?
Oh man, when it goes down, I mean, the real question for me is like when either Castro or Joey Ryan somehow gets outed, will the other one blow his cover to save the other guy? That's like that's what I'm waiting for. Is that moment? See, like, I totally see like Cortez just not even do anything. Like Joey Ryan's getting like fed to an alligator or something. Like Cortez, like whatever. I can't blow my cover. You know. They all got eaten by Mataz. I couldn't blow my cover. You know?
How great would it be if, to save the other one of them had to come out in a Lucha Police mask?
Everyone
I
else is
don't know.
wearing masks.
I don't know why. I just feel like that would be awesome. All right, Matt, is there anything you would change from this week? Qualis to Cambria.
I'm having a hard time thinking of anything. Pass.
Okay. All right, Eamon, Qualis to Cambio.
I have a selfish change because it's because of the anticipation. I would have loved just like a small shot of Marty's sister, like even if it's just like a pan up, but you don't see the face or you don't see anything. I would have loved just like a small like kind of shot, like. But again, it's me being selfish because I want to see what the reveal is. But yeah, that would be mine.
Alrighty. Garza, Qualis to Cambio.
It's hard to say because the things I didn't really like are things I think are necessary. Like, for instance, I wasn't a big fan of the Puma trying to break Pendulum's arm, but I know it's necessary for the story. I'm going to change. I want to see more Dario Cueto. That's it. I miss him.
All right,
You know,
fair
That's
enough.
my change.
I think we can all agree with that.
Yeah.
Me cambio this week is I want more story time with Rey Mysterio.
We need more story time.
I don't know why. I feel like Rey was our father and he was tucking us in for sleep. And he was like, "Let me tell you the story about the ancient Aztec tribes." Like I spent legitimately a half hour after Lucha Underground trying to figure out who the 7 descendants of the tribes are going to be. Because I don't think it's a coincidence that there are 7 tribes and 7 Aztec battalions, and someone's going to lose that gift of the gods eventually. And I have a feeling we're going to see another 7-way match with one person representative from each of the ancient Aztec tribes, and that's how they will unite the 7.
That's good. That's good. That's really good. That's good. I didn't even pick up on the 7 in the Gift of the Gods thing. So, all right. So Mysterio and El Dragon Azteca are from the same tribe.
I believe so, yeah.
And we know
Keep in
Dario.
mind, El Dragon Azteca Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
El Dragon Azteca got killed.
Hey, El Dragon Azteca Jr., no relation. So he's just some random rando who picked up the mask on the street.
Just like Rey Mysterio.
Just like Rey Mysterio.
The mask chose him. No. Rey Mysterio is from one of the 7 Aztec tribes, and Prince Puma is from one of the tribes, and we know Dario and Matanza are from one of the tribes. So
I didn't even
that's
think
3?
about that because that's a good point. Puma is said to be a descendant of one of the tribes.
Yeah, so I mean, we got 3 already. I have a feeling Chavo.
Chavo could be one.
Chavo, yeah.
I'm gonna say Mothra.
Possibly.
No, I don't think so because
No, Marty has said he has Aztec blood in him, and damn it, I believe him.
Marty,
damn it, I believe him.
Aztec blood. Damn it, you gotta be kidding.
See, I'm telling you, I thought a long time about who the other Aztec tribes are going to be.
If we do see Blue Demon come back,
Mm-hmm.
that could be.
I was thinking about Blue Demon, but I feel like he may be lumped in with like a Tejano.
Yeah, that could be it too.
Like
yeah.
I feel like Tejano will be a representative in that as opposed to Blue Demon. But the 7th one, I have no idea. Like I want to say Aerostar.
King Cuerno.
It could be Cuerno too, but like Aerostar, he's 1,000,000 years old. Like he's a time-traveling Iron Man. He's got to be a descendant. He may be his own descendant.
No, because he may be older than the descendants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
God. He's a watcher.
So
he's a Watcher the Watcher.
Yeah.
Yes, Garza.
So Mil Muertes, we're assuming he is not part of an Aztec tribe.
Oh God!
So is that
so.
what you unite the 7 tribes to battle Mil Muertes?
Is that the
end game?
Yeah, Mil Muertes is dark side.
I was gonna say I need to watch back that promo that explained Mil's backstory. Like I need to watch it again and see if I missed anything when it came to like the whole Aztec linkage.
Well, he was just a kid in an earthquake that survived.
Yeah, I think going back to it, like it's a little thing sometimes with Lucha Underground that you may miss, where it's like, oh, that means I want to watch it again to make sure, but yeah, I think that's a good point. I think they may be uniting to take down Mil.
You know who may be one of the descendants? Black Lotus.
Black Lotus.
Because she's involved with the whole thing.
Yeah, but they also said Matanza is one of the descendants, so I assume he might be the representation for that.
I don't know,
because if we get Matanza versus Mil Muertes, come on.
Oh yeah.
Come on, a guy who will bury you underground before the guy who will eat your guts. I need to see that. All right. So I mean, I think this is pretty obvious. Matt, where do you rank Lucha Underground this week?
Not as distant as you might think, but still number 1 on reputation alone. Oh, and I did come up with something to change. I respect Mil Muertes for wearing the sling, but can we at least get like some athletic tape or something on the arm just to like kind of, let's at least pretend you're healing, like a Band-Aid, some gauze at least. Come on.
I would hate to be the backstage doctor having to tend to Mil Muertes' injuries.
I assume it was Catrina. Like, she just holds that rock on and it's like holistic healing.
That's a good one.
That's what I assume it is. Like, she does that shit with acupuncture and stuff like that. Eamon, where would you rank Lucha this week?
It's number 1. Duh. No explanation needed.
All right, Garza, how about you?
Yeah, it's number 1.
Yeah, I think that's across the board. It's number 1 with a bullet for me. Yeah, this week I think I'm gonna say it was the strongest week of Lucha so far.
Yeah.
Even stronger in the opening week, which was killer. But I'm gonna say this week was stronger.
Mm-hmm.
And if they keep building, shit.
Yeah. I mean, next week we got Mundo and Cage, and then we've got, assumedly, the stuff with Barbie's sister and
Mothra.
Martha.
Eamon, call her by her proper name. I swear, if they reveal that her name is something similar to Mothra, I'm going to die. All right, so Matt, where can the good people find you on the internet?
Well, you can find me on the Twitter at MainstreamMatt with 1 T, and I've been known to write a thing or two for WrestlingMayhemShow.com and IndieWrestling.us. You should go check it out and read it all. Lots of good Lucha Underground content on WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Just go and search Lucha Underground. You will enjoy it all. It's fantastic.
All right, Eamon, how about you?
You can follow me on Twitter at Eamon2, please, and you can also check out Inspire Pro Wrestling on Twitter at Inspire Pro Rev, and check out our Faces of Vengeance event next Sunday, the February 28th in Austin, Texas.
Alrighty, and how about you, Garza?
You can find me at DW Revolution on Twitter, and you can go to thewrestlingrevolution.com where I write the full-on review of the shows.
Alrighty, and of course you can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machine. And every Tuesday night, tune into the Wrestling Mayhem Show, roundabouts 9 p.m. We get into everything related to pro wrestling, not just the awesome stuff like Lucha Underground. We talk about everything, and we have Mayhem Mania, a competitive thought experiment, especially competitive between myself and Garza, where we try and book our own WrestleMania. And oh man, do we have interesting matches and conversations. So, for Matt Carlins, for Eamon Paton, for Tonio Garza, I'm Mad Mike, and this has been your Midweek War!